Day 17. That's like totally crazy. What was that? I love you too. I used to hate breakfast, and now it's my favorite meal. I love waking up and just being like, ooh, breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. So I feel the need that I have to just kind of confirm with you guys that even though I'm doing all this stuff and it's coming quite naturally and it feels more normal, it doesn't mean I'm still having the time of my life. I still don't want to do the stuff, but I'm better at just telling myself to, whereas before I would be like, I don't want to do it, and then the other half of me would be like, yeah, that's okay, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. But now I'm like, I don't want to do it, just do it. Okay, and then I do it. So I'm heading to the shops. It's my friend Kelly's birthday today. Woo! Happy birthday! Oh, well, it'd be your birthday yesterday at this point in time, but happy birthday for yesterday! And I'm gonna go give her her present, but I was like, oh, actually no, there's another little thing that I want to give her. Also, my friend Nicole has started a vlog as well, and I'll link you to that down below, like I did with Megan's art stuff. And she said that she was going to start a 21-day challenge as well, and I thought that was really cool. So I was thinking if anybody else wanted to start a 21-day challenge, it'd be really, really cool if we could watch each other's progress and that sort of thing. Or if you just feel like maybe taking a picture or doing a small video of something that you've done since watching the vlog. For example, maybe you've cleaned something, maybe you've kind of tackled something that you've kind of been avoiding. It'd be really, really good to see everybody's progress and give each other a pat on the back. So yeah, post it, I want to see it. Just like a little war veteran. So I totally ran into Tim, who was one of my best friends from high school. We haven't seen each other in how long?
What, 2 years? 3 years?
More than that. I think like 5 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's like the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life.
The funniest.
That was amazing. Running into Tim. I love running into people out of the blue, and they're people who you haven't seen for ages, and you used to spend such an obscene amount of time with them. For example, every day you would see the same people because you were going to school and they were all going to school too. And then you see them years and years later and they haven't changed at all. They're exactly the brilliant person that you remember them to be. But they've just kind of like developed like more layers or more dimensions to them and that kind of stuff. That's hilarious. That made my day. That was so good. Keep watching Tim, please. So Tim and I did a class called Film and Digital Video together when we were in high school, and we had this little project where you had to make like a short 10-minute film or something like that, and ours was called Halley's Comet. And the premise was like there was a comet coming to the earth and it was going to kill everyone, and there was like this mother-daughter duo who had this kind of like Sarah Connor, John Connor thing going on, whether they saved the world. And I played the mother, and Tim played my daughter Peggy. And like I think back on it and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like I think like there's one point where I'm calling the president and Tim's like, that's a spicy meatball. And like I don't even know. I think we've been the people on Play School halfway through. I don't know. And like none of it makes sense now that I think about it, but we were so proud of it, and I think we got a pretty good mark for it as well. I don't know how we got a good mark for it because it made no sense, but that's alright. If anyone, like absolutely anyone, has a copy of Halley's Comet, please can I need to see it. So Kelly is a huge fan of Star Wars, like huge fan of Star Wars. So for her birthday, Jordan and I got her these really, really awesome books, which is Star Wars, but it's actually written in like Shakespearean quotation. So yeah, it's like a script for Star Wars, but written as a play by Shakespeare. I also got her these cutesy little slippers. A few of my female friends also have the same problem now, because we like pop culture stuff. Normally we get a lot of pop culture stuff for our birthdays and for Christmas. And while we're grateful, we still like girly things, but we just don't really get them. So the cute little Peter Alexander slippers are for the girly things that we want. So that just fit perfectly. The kitchen's starting to get a little bit spooky again. It's nowhere near as spooky as it was before, but that has to be tackled. A little bit spooky can quickly turn into I'm just gonna curl up into a ball and forget that I even exist. I just realized why I feel a little gloomy. Oh, there's no light in here. Ah, that's so much better. So easy to kind of like get lost in your own little space if all the blinds are closed and everything to the other, like the outside is shut off. Even if you're like, I hate the sun, just open the blinds, just so you still know people are out there, even if you don't want to leave the house. Just like, yes, the world is still continuing. My husband got called into work tonight, which totally sucks, but I bought him a chocolate chip muffin. I bought myself one too. I love wrapping the sandwiches now in alfoil. It's Christmas every day. Mwah. There you go, darling. Because I had some spare time, I was happy to drop husbando off to work. And now I'm going to drive over to give Kelly her birthday present. Yay! So poor Kelly and little Jason, they're sick on Kelly's birthday. So I gave her her present, but we had a little bit of a talk and I just was kind of like, oh, I'll let you be. I have my chores to do anyway, and I know when I'm sick I just kind of want to be around my loved ones and just be all like so if you could all send out your best love and healing powers for Kelly and Jason, so that tomorrow is a healthier and happier day. I have chores to do, but I laid down. And you see, the dilemma is now I have to find a way back up. You can do it, you can do it. Wouldn't it be fun if I watched some TV or watched some Netflix while I did my chores? I think I might get up for that. So I did all my chores, even though I really didn't want to. I got up and I did them, and I feel so proud. A lot of people have been talking to me about the vlog and about what they've been watching and the things that they've been doing, and it really is such a big thing that so many people kind of suffer from, and that sucks so hard. Just when you think about it, that's so many people out there living every day like feeling guilty and feeling down on themselves and not feeling like they're good enough or that they'll ever be good enough, which is exactly the opposite. You are good enough and you all deserve to just feel like on top of your game. I want you guys, if you're having a tough time, I want you to focus on the now and what's happening now, and don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't worry about what's been happening. Don't worry if the whole last 7 years of your life you haven't done it. You're a different person every single day, and if you weren't strong enough to be able to do it yesterday, you're strong enough to do it now. And if you don't end up doing it, that's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up. But when you're ready, you will find that you've had the strength all along. People just don't deserve to feel like crap. Yeah. If you're watching this, you should totally say 3 things that you really appreciate and you really, really love about yourself. Yeah. And say them to yourself every time you wake up in the morning and right before you go to sleep. Found my Pino Clean!